apple does not fall from the tree. She said I almost died a week ago. I lost my way, I thought I let you know. The countryside, the water so I wait up here, I just let it know. I wait along the corridor, some would say that soon we'd fall. Do we need to go this far? We do know who we are. Can we make this even better? Somewhere close about. Ooh, let's find out. No, I never felt this way. People change, but it feels like we stay the same.
by the window and you're sleeping. Tender